Hello. Good evening. Hello, everyone. This is Wednesday night and studying Taiwan session again. And tonight we have National Taiwan University with us, 国立台湾大学 NTU. NTU is located in Taipei City, in the center part of Taiwan, the capital of Taipei. And NTU is the top one university in Taiwan. And they offer different kinds of programs, majors, graduate students study programs, or undergraduate study programs. So if you are looking for good education, reasonable tuition fee, please consider NTU. And we have Wilson and Yvonne with us tonight. Wilson and Yvonne will give you very detailed information about the university. And if you have any questions, please don't be shy. Please leave your questions in the comments area, and we will reply to you. So, Wilson, are you ready?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to National Taiwan University. I'm Wilson from Office of International Affairs. Today, I will be introducing you about National Taiwan University. And first of all, I would like to share with you one video clip. I'll be introducing you National Taiwan University with this presentation slide. First of all, why NTU? Taiwan is an island country in East Asia and close to both mountains and oceans. Taiwan is a suitable place for you to embrace the mother nature. And NTU has several campuses, as you can see. It's situated in different parts in Taiwan. And so, although most students will be allocated in Taipei campus, but it's interesting to know that the whole NTU campuses is add up to 1% of Taiwan's land size. And next, the rankings and academics. NTU ranked 66 in the QS World University rankings, as well as 97 in Times Higher Education World University rankings. And we have 1 international college, 3 professional schools, and 11 colleges with 56 departments, consists with 134 graduate institutes. And there are also more than 100 research centers, including university level, national level, and international level. And our 11 colleges consist of liberal arts, law, management, social science, and also the STEM colleges, including College of Science, College of Engineering, College of Electrical Engineering, and Computer Science. As well as the biomedical fields, we have College of Bioresources and Agriculture, and College of Life Science, College of Medicine, and Public Health. And as for the QS World University rankings by subject, as a comprehensive university, it shows that we are very competitive in each field, which in 5 fields, we are ranked in top 100 in the world. And NTU has around 1-to-1 undergraduate to graduate ratio, which totaling to about 33,000 students on campus. Among these students, there are around 5,300 international students, and which come from different corners of the world. And we have most coming from Malaysia, mainland China, Indonesia, Hong Kong, and Macau, as well as Japan, which we have diverse nationalities on campus. And next is there are around 644 partner institutions around the world. And with these partner universities, we collaborate with them for exchange program. There are around 683 programs we have, and including 118 dual degree programs around the world. Speaking of internationalization, there are 7% of international faculty with 28 nationalities on our campus. And every semester, we have more than 1,000 courses conducted in English. There are also programs that are taught in whole taught in English. You can refer to the list on the slide. These programs there is no minimum Chinese proficiency for applying these programs, which means you can complete these programs, and even if you don't understand Mandarin Chinese well. NTU is also well known for our distinguished alumni, as you can see, including Dr. Mark Liu, the chairman of Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, which is one of the top semiconductor foundry in the world. And also Mr. Johnny Shi, which is the founder and chairman of ASUS Computer, which as you may know, it's a really well-known computer brand in the world. And also Mr. Barry Lam, the founder and chairman of Quanta Computer, as well as some distinguished chancellor of the universities around the world. And let's take a little tour of our NTU campus. The first row, as you can see, is the main entrance, which has a great historical value. And since this is established once our NTU was founded in 1928. And after entering from the main entrance, you will arrive at the Royal Palm Boulevard, which is a really beautiful and the most popular spot for the students to take their graduation photos here. And at the end of the boulevard, you will see the main library of our university, which is also the Taiwan's largest university library. It houses more than 4 million books and 4 million journals. Students often spend their times here for studying, and there is also a multimedia center and discussion rooms, which allow students to maybe watch movies and have their group meetings here. And besides from the main library, each college in NTU owns respective libraries, For example, this Guzhenfu Memorial Library is one of the also one of the iconic building on our campus, since it was also designed by a famous architect from Japan called Toyo Ito. And next is our gym. Our gym is full of indoor sports facilities, including a fitness center, badminton and squash courts, and also indoor swimming pool, dance studios, and so on. And as for outdoor facilities, there are also tennis and basketball courts, running tracks, a baseball field, and as well as an outdoor swimming pool. This is the health center and the student counseling center, which there are professional doctors from NTU Hospital, which will provide you for the medical service. And also the career center is located here, which offer helpful resources such as career aptitude assessment and consultation, and also resume writing and interview skills workshops will be happen here. And this is the Drunken Moon Lake, also one of the well-known well-known spot on our campus, which is also home to several swans, ducks, and other wildlife. Beside the lake, there is an outdoor cafe, and which is also a popular spot for the students to spend time between their classes. And azalea is another representative element of NTU. Every March, which is now, azalea bloom all around our campus, and which adding a beautiful dash of magenta and pink to our campus. And now let's talk about the life at NTU, which you can have. It's really convenient since there is a Gongguan district, which just across by our campus. You can find lots of kinds of restaurants, bookstores, and supermarkets there, which you can buy everything in your daily life there. And as for on-campus services, there are also banking and post services on our campus, as well as several convenience stores and restaurant chains and cafes, which you can spend your spare times between classes there for studying or group discussions. And for the accommodation on our campus, we have mainly two kinds of dorms. The first one is Prince House, which you can stay here for live by yourself in a single room, or you can also find a roommate. And the cost will be 170 USD to 260 USD per month. And on the other hand, for general dorms, we have twin or quad room, and the price will range from 260 to 430 USD per semester. And other services that we will provide for international students will be, of course, the orientation activities for freshmen, and also free Mandarin Chinese courses, as well as student volunteer service for each student, and also 24/7 emergency number in case you have any emergencies or inquiries on campus. As for student clubs, there are more than 400 student clubs on our university, and also divided into 8 categories. So you have many different kinds of choices. And there is also overseas students associations, where students from similar cultural backgrounds gather and form a second home. There are Malaysia, Hong Kong and Macau, Indonesian, and so on. And even an overseas Chinese students association that welcomes everyone, whether or not you have a specific overseas student association of your own. And to move on, I would like to talk about how to apply. for the degree students. And before starting any application procedures, you should know which what's your student status. Are you an international student or an overseas Chinese student? If you are still not sure, you can find more details on our OIA website. And international students should apply through individual application via OIA. And for overseas Chinese and Hong Kong, Macau students, uh, recommendation by overseas high school and United Distribution is only available for bachelor's degree. And you can also apply through individual application through UEC OCS, the University Entrance Committee for overseas Chinese students. And for mainland Chinese students, you can apply through UEC MCS, the University Entrance Committee for mainland Chinese students. So you have to identify yourself, which student status are you belong to, and you can see what are the methods that you can apply. And for the application period, there are two periods for our for applying for degree. The first round will usually start from October and ends from December each year. And the second round will start from January and end from February. And as you can see, the recommendation by overseas high schools starts from August. So if you have any, you need any further details, you can refer to our OIA website as well. And this is a briefly walkthrough of our individual application for international students. So the first step you have to do is to, you can find the application system link on our OI website, and then you can sign up to create an account, and you can start your application. And then log in, and you can start to fill out your online application form. And for step 3, it's to list your references. However, you may or may not be required to fill in your references information, depending on each college's requirements. And after that, you can upload all the documents required. And finally, after you confirm everything and your documents, you can submit your application. And as for the overseas Chinese students, there is another method is the recommendation by high school. So you can refer to the procedures here. And if you have any questions, feel free to check it on our website. And as for the tuition fees, you can see the tuition fees varies from according to different degree and colleges. So the approximate amount for international students and mainland Chinese students is 1,000 to 600 USD to 2,600 USD per semester. As for overseas Chinese, Hong Kong and Macau students, the range of the tuition fee will be 800 to 1,300 US dollars per semester as well. And of course, we offer different kinds of scholarships for the international students. And here is the NTU entrance scholarship. You can, the price will be different depending on the degree and also your student status. So you can check out more information on our OI website. And besides NTU, there are several scholarships provided by Taiwan government. So you can feel free to scan the QR codes on the right side, and you can find more details for each scholarship's standard and the amount of the scholarships. So this will be the end of the introduction to National Taiwan University. And feel free to ask any questions on the comments. And also, you can refer to our OIA website for more details, or even you can email us if you have further questions. And feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And you can also subscribe our YouTube channel, which there are several introduction videos, and you can get more details and understand more deeper of each colleges and our university. So thank you for your attention. And now I would like to invite Yvonne from the International College Professional Office to introduce their programs at International College.
Wow. Cool. Nice. Ooh, wow.
Welcome to Taiwan. Accelerate your career with the Master of Global Agriculture Technology and Genomic Science program from National Taiwan University. This 24-credit program provides you with in-depth knowledge in digital agriculture science and technology and genomic science and breeding technology. In this interdisciplinary program, you will learn phenotyping, big data, blockchain, gene editing, and other advanced agriculture.
Plant phenotyping is a highly efficient technique to evaluate agronomy traits of a large crop population.
How to make the agriculture smart. The most important part is to learn system integration, to learn how to integrate this individual technology together and analyze the system as a whole.
For the high quality tea, usually it's plucked by hand. First one, we will apply the deep learning structure, the FASTA CNN, and also a fully convolutional network to identify the plunking area. And later on, we will apply the image processing to localize the plunking point by finding its coordinate.
The advanced plant molecular biology technique and the possible applications on crop and so on.
So we are going to teach you analysis methods to apply it on the genomic data.
Instead of demonstrating all the fantastic courses for you now, we'd like to show you the future that you're going to experience. In our program, you will gain cutting-edge knowledge from both fundamental and advanced courses and skills to solve real problems in the agriculture industry. Engage in classroom group discussions about global issues with classmates from around the world. Take advantage of world-class facilities in our laboratories and conduct experiments in your research fields. Visit industry-leading plant factory in Taiwan to observe agriculture production in real operating environments. Learn to operate a drone in the fields during your internship. You will graduate this program with knowledge in crop production, hands-on experience in blockchain for agriculture, and skills in big data analysis, gene editing, as well as genomic breeding. Apply your skills to future careers or pursue higher achievements in academia after graduation. Visit our website and learn more. We hope to see you soon.
Sorry, excuse me to interrupt, Yvonne. Can you please open your microphone?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, can you please turn to your page one?
Thank
Yes.
you for.
Go over again. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. So, okay. So I will start from the very beginning. So here, please take a glance of our slides. So I will start with the global ETGS and then move on to the MPB. These are the two programs that we have in this college. And the video that that I just shared with you guys is for the global ETGS. So in these programs, students, they could learn a deep understanding of digital agriculture, science and technology, and genomic science and breeding technology. And this is an English taught program. So I thought you guys might wonder why we choose this expertise as our main subject in this program. So you can see the reason from the diagram. Although we didn't create higher percentage of the published paper, but we do have a greater numbers of the quotation of the papers in the field of agricultural sciences, which means to the globe, Taiwan has much higher impact on agricultural science than those of the other sciences. And which means we would like to develop more this kind of concentration part of the program. So you can see, just like I mentioned before, there are two main concentration in this program, and you can see they are all related to both animal and crop production system. So why are these two concentrations are so important? So over the past decade, the ICT revolution has driven the global development in an unprecedented way. And Taiwan has been one of the world's largest ICT product manufacturer. So in our opinion, Taiwan has high and great potential to develop smart farming, which is a combination of ICT and agriculture. And secondly, the arable land in Taiwan is small. So we have dedicated to develop a resource-efficient approach toward farming. And genomic science and breeding technology for agriculture is the solution. We have contributed to many applications, including correcting genetic defects and preventing the spread of disease, and also improving crops. So these are two main concentration in for our program. And as you can see, it might also be the solutions for several global issues. For example, the food shortage, the poor nutrition, or even the climate change. So according to these two concentrations, we roughly separate them into two modules. So for those who have more interest in either of the focus, you could just take the courses that we recommend that you can see from the slides. Oh, but also you could map your own study by yourself. These courses is just for your reference that you could take if you have more interest on like digital agriculture science. Then you could take like a plant factory or something like waste treatment engineering. These are the courses that we recommend you to take if you have more interested in. So as I mentioned before, our program is an interdisciplinary program, and which means our professors, they have different specialization, and this enables our students, they could learn knowledge from several fields. And although today we didn't have our professor around, but if you have questions on their field or on this field that you can see from the slides, I could also forward to them, and maybe I could give you some response on that. So let's move on to our internship opportunities. So in this program, we emphasize the practical use of academic knowledge to industrial applications, and the internship is one of the ways. So the domestic and international internship opportunities are provided for our students, so you could create your own ideal career path by acquiring practical experiences and strengthening your connections with the industry, which will be really helpful if you want to stay in Taiwan and do like research, or even you want to have pursue a PhD, or you want to join the local company for work. So in the future, we will have more information on the internship opportunities, but those are the companies that we have already, we have some connections, and we are doing some arrangement for the future internship opportunities. So the last part is the graduation requirement. So before you graduate in this program, you have to do a thesis and oral defense and a minimum of 24 credits, which will include 12 in core and 12 in elective courses. So these are the pretty much of the introduction for this program. And next, I will move on to our another program, which is the master program in biodiversity. So before the introduction of the focuses, I would like to start with the geographic background of Taiwan. So as you can see in the map, Taiwan is an island country in East Asia and surrounded by seas all around our island. And the climate ranges from tropical in the south and to the subtropical in the north. And we are struck by an average of 4 typhoons each year. And also, Taiwan has the highest density of high mountains. For instance, Jet Mountain, like Snow Mountain or Chilai Mountain. And those mountains that I just mentioned, they are all over 3,000 meters high, and there are more here in Taiwan. So with the various vegetation and abundant biodiverse resources, Taiwan makes a home to a diverse range of wildlife. Therefore, it comes to our programs. Our master program in biodiversity, in short, we just call it MPB. And you can see we have 2 focuses in this program, which is biodiversity science and biodiversity conservation and sustainability. So under these 2 concentrations, our curriculum will follow the 2 and 4 modules and provide courses to lead students acquiring educational knowledge and practical experiences. So we emphasize on the practical use of academic knowledge. Therefore, the fieldwork experience and enterprise internship are also provided in this program. And here you can see it's a screenshot of the fieldwork experiences that this picture was taken by one of our professors, and he leads his students to the Hehuan Mountain, and they are doing some research on the mountain. So you can see they are all surrounded by the mountains, and there is a lot of different vegetation there to do some research, to observe. And on the right-hand side, you can see it's a picture of several students, and I'm not sure if you could catch. One of them is our Professor Wang, and he also leads his students to do the internship in Dr. Cecilica Botanic Conservation Center. So you can see from these two pictures, we also emphasize the fieldwork and the internship in this program. And if you join like our professors Wang's lab, you could maybe also be provided these kind of opportunities. But maybe different professor could provide different kind of possibilities for you, maybe at work or maybe in their courses. So it's very diverse. So here comes to our graduation requirements. So also just like our global ATGS program, you have to finish a thesis and oral defense and 24 credits minimum before you graduate. And this one will be includes 9 in core and 15 in elective courses. So I think you guys might wonder what kind of scholarship opportunities that our programs could provide. And I just make a map, no, not a map. I just make a diagram for you guys to follow, then it will be more clear for you to understand which will be a little difference from Global ATGS and MPB. So they both take the international students, but only the Global ATGS will take overseas Chinese students. And for the scholarship, we have the NTU scholarship, and Global ATGS have other joint scholarship opportunity. Later, I will give you guys a really quick glance of the opportunities. But first, you should know that for the governmental one, for the governmental scholarship, that means you have to apply it to our government. And it depends on which country you are belongs and your state. So you should look up to the website and see the information for the governmental scholarship. So the application period should be from every year from February to March. So which will be like in recent that you have to send some documents to land, and they will have some criteria to meet for if you are interested in this kind of scholarship. And it's like annually, so you could apply like this year or next year, something like that. And for the entry scholarship, it includes for the college, for international college students, and also for the programs. Program is that if you are Global ATGS or if you are MPB. So they are all eligible to apply this kind of scholarship if you are interested in that. So the amount awarded will receive after the enrollments will be like 5,000 USD or 10,000 USD per academic year. And our tuition fees for these two programs is 10,000 USD per year. So this means the scholarship will cover like 50% or 100% of our tuition fees. And there's another scholarship opportunities which belongs to Global ATGS. Only the students that they want to apply for Global ATGS, they could apply this kind of scholarship. And it's just a short glance of this kind of scholarship. And it's from both sides. One side is NTU and one side is on Sirica. So if you guys are having more interested in this kind of scholarship, you could, later I will show you our contact information. You could just leave your questions on that, or you could just email me, and I'm sure I will give you a response real soon. So for the program application, so for the overseas Chinese I think Wilson just give you guys a really clear and brief introduction for the student entry. And I would like to correct one thing, is this one for the international students, although it shows like application period is from August of this year to the February of 2022 for next year. It should be in October this year. Yes. So I just got the information that we have changed the application period, and it should start from the October of this year. If you are interested in applying our next year's September entry. Okay. So here is the contact information for if you want to have more interest in either program. You could just email me. This is my personal email box. It's a little bit long. If you think it's too long, you could just email me to the NTU ICPO, and I'm sure I will give you a response real soon. And this QR code is for you if you are too shy or you're too lazy to send an email. You could just fill in the survey, and I will also get the feedback from you guys, and I'll be get in touch with you guys real soon. So thank you. This is the presentation for our college programs, and I hope you guys have interested in that. So if you have, you can just let me know. And I think it's now for the QS section. So I will give back to Wilson or Ivy.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome back. And next to me is my colleague from international global admission team, Susan, and she will also help us to answer your questions. So we have first questions is about the deadline of online application.
Okay, hi everybody. So I'll answer your first question. First of all, for the September entry for this year, we have already closed the application portal. So, but you are very welcome to apply for our next year admission. So for the 2022 September entry and the 2022 February entry. So first of all, I will introduce the 2022 February entry. That is only for the PhD program applicant. So the application period will be from August the 2nd to the October 7th this year, okay? Yeah, so if you want to apply for the PhD program, don't forget for this application period. And next, that is for the 2022 September entry. And we have two application phases for this September entry. So the first phase, the first round application period will be from October 14th to December 2nd this year. And for the second round application period will be from January 18th to February 24th next year. Okay, so if you want to apply for the and for the September entry, that is available for all the degree programs. That means if you want to apply for the bachelor or master or PhD program, you are welcome to apply for the September entry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Susan. And for the next question, which is in Mongolian, can you type in English if you can? So if you have more questions or you have any concerns or inquiry, feel free to write us an email. the email is intadmission@ntu.edu.tw as the comments which shows.
Yeah. So whether you are the international student or you are the overseas Chinese student, okay, you are very welcome to apply to our university. So we have many very various special fields program for you. So maybe you can go to our OIS website to search for the information first and find out which program you are very interested in. So if you have further questions, you can try to email us by this email.
Yes. Okay. So I think this will be the end of today's session. And thank you, Yvonne. So if you have questions, feel free to email us. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.